Welcome. I am Marie Miller. I am going to go over what it's like for me personally to be Italian. So I just generally think that everyone has a general concept of what it's like to be Italian. Everyone has just a general feel that Italian is just amped up to be family and food and pasta and Italian words and Italy and big buildings and just romance. I'm here to set you straight. It is most of that if you are in the right position. Some people can be Italian but not feel all of those ways because maybe that's just not their family. They may be Italian but they may not embrace it, and that's okay. For me, most of my family members do generally act as an Italian. So my name is Marie again. I am named after my grandma. So that is a typical way of Italians. We're also named after many of our family members. So I'm named after my grandmother. Her name is Tony Marie. So I view that as very Italian. Marie just seems very Italian to me. If you actually look it up, it goes more German, but many Italian women's name is Marie. So she always acted very typical Italian. She was always very tan. More tanning for her was very natural for Italian to be a tan woman, but women didn't really tan in Italy because they were just naturally dark. We have a natural olive complexion. I don't have as much Italian as my dad does, naturally, because my mom is not full-blooded Italian. So I do have olive complexion, but I'm not as dark as my grandmother and not as dark as my dad. So I'm a little more on the whiter side. My grandma, as well as keeping up with her looks, she always kept up with the way that she acted. So very proper, but firm and to the point. She always made sure to cook special. So that's a very Italian thing, just as much as any other general family. She made homemade salsa, which is not Italian, but homemade. She made Italian noodles. There you go. And canning anything. So everything that she made, homemade. So I believe that in my aspect of it, acting Italian is always something that was just very natural. So we talked about the acting, we talked about the food aspect, which that has been brought down to me. Mostly everything that I make is homemade. So I like to continue that and keep that going on in my family. So family is a very important part to Italians. So we want to make sure that we stay together. We want to make sure that we are very close. As most cultures do like to be close, we share everything with each other. We're each other's best friends. My mother is my closest confidant, and I love it that way. I know my grandparents personally, and I love it that we can just stay close. Family means to me, it's just everything. If you don't have family, then you have friends that you make your family. So I truly believe that being Italian is awesome for me. And I believe that it's a great culture, and sometimes it gets amped up to be something like Jersey Shore, which I guess it can be in some families, but for me it is very Italy and Italian and just everything that culture and society thinks that it is. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer anything. Have a wonderful day.